Ladies and gentlemen, my name is BrendenPlayz. This is WWE 2k20 Universe Mode, the NXT after the NXT Takeover special. On a night where we crown a brand new NXT champion, Tomasso Ciampa. He will be in action here tonight. Let's kick it off this week on main event. Rey Mysterio will go one-on-one with Curtis Axel. Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler, they've been teaming up a little bit as of late. Well, they'll team up again tonight to take on Mojo Rawley and Eric Young. Rusev goes one-on-one with Sheamus. We'll also see Naomi and Tamina go one-on-one. In tag team action, it will be the Revival up against the Lucha House Party. Big match for both teams right there. Alright, Mysterio gets a win over Curtis Axel. Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler pick up the win over Rawley and Young. Sheamus too good for Rusev on this occasion. Tamina, a rare win for her. She picks up one over Naomi. And we will see the Lucha House Party. Big win for them over the Revival. Nice win there. Alright, we're going to see Killian Dane and Alexander Wolf team up. It's a bit of a Sanity reunion. He'll take on the Undisputed Era. Tegan Nox against Io Shirai as well. Damian Priest is in action. He'll face Riddick Moss in singles action. Kassius Ohno and Roderick Strong one more time for the North American Championship. It's a rematch from Takeover, and we'll see it tonight. Strong's the new champion. Can he defend it against Kassius Ohno and end their rivalry? Zaya Brookside will go one-on-one with Shayna Baszler. Tough outing for her. We'll see how she'll fare. And our main event, this is going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to this one. We're going to see the new NXT champion in action. Tomasso Ciampa is the new man running the show here in NXT. And he has to deal with Pete Dunne one-on-one in our main event. Well, the Undisputed Era pick up the win over Wolf and Dane. Io Shirai gets a win over Tegan Nox. Damian Priest picks up a crucial win to get his career underway here in NXT. He picked up a win over Riddick Moss. And to get us underway tonight, we're going to see Kassius Ohno versus Roderick Strong. It's a rematch from Takeover, and we've been told that Kassius Ohno pleaded with our NXT General Manager Shawn Michaels. He basically begged him, please, give me a rematch against Roderick Strong. He had a tough loss at Takeover, but it was a very competitive match, back and forth exchanges, and Ohno looked good. I definitely believe that he was a real good chance to go on and win that championship. Unfortunately for him, Roderick Strong was the better man on that night, and Ohno pleaded here tonight to give himself a rematch, believing he was so close to Takeover that he could do it again here tonight. Well, Kassius Ohno, up and down career for himself, but you never know where tonight could take him. He's a very tough competitor. He's been a good competitor for a long time, and this is a great opportunity for him here tonight against Roderick Strong. So we crown a new champion, the first ever North American champion. It is Roderick Strong, and now Roderick Strong will defend this championship for the very first time here tonight. New championship, new opportunities here in NXT have been presented. And we have waited for the right time to introduce a new title, waiting for a good amount of competitors that can challenge for this championship, and Roderick Strong has that title around his waist now. Definitely a deserving first champion. And tonight, if he can get through Ohno, well, there's a host of men all looking to get that championship. Guys like Velveteen Dream, I'm sure, would love a shot. He hasn't really had too many chances to break through. Johnny Gargano loves winning championships. He's won plenty of them. He wouldn't mind a shot. And there's plenty more. So this is going to be an interesting match here tonight. Ohno and Roderick Strong. There's personal animosity. There's a competitive rivalry as well as a personal rivalry. And what we found out at Takeover is these two men will really give it their all for this championship. They both want to be champion. They've both had a lengthy career in NXT. They've had a stop and start run and have spent the majority of their time here in Universe Mode the last 3 or so years battling away in NXT, not winning championships. They've been coming so close, yet so far. And now Strong finally is a champion. Ohno wants a piece of that. And we're underway again. And Roderick Strong looking to defend the championship for the first time. Kassius Ohno could make it a very short title reign for Roderick Strong if he's not careful. And back and forth to start things off here as Ohno picks up Strong and throws on the other side of the ring, utilizing his size advantage here. Roderick Strong, a technical whiz, but Kassius Ohno, a bit of a brute at the moment. He'll just whack you right in the face, and obviously that elbow is such a dangerous tool in his arsenal that could be very effective tonight as Ohno kicks out quickly. Both men probably still feeling the effects of their takeover match, but obviously Roderick Strong winning that one, so you have to believe he'd have some sort of an advantage coming into this matchup here tonight. Big chop right to the chest there by Ohno. Undisputed Era, of course, had a win earlier on tonight with maybe a reunion of Sanity. I don't know. Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane getting themselves back together, maybe just for the night, but they tried their luck as a team again, unsuccessful against the Undisputed Era. Maybe that might mean that the rest of the group is out of commission tonight. They're going to be nowhere near ringside. Well, if you're Kassius Ohno, you want to hope so. As, big knee right to the face of Kassius Ohno by Roderick Strong, and now into the clothesline as well. Right now, it's all Roderick Strong. Drops the knee off the top. Into the cover. Could be all here. Referee in position. And a kick out of one. Good start here by Roderick Strong, laying the foundation here for a potential win. And it will be a crucial win. Roderick Strong's been labelled as the missing piece of the Undisputed Era. The Undisputed Era have been a bit of a rut over the last 6 or so months, losing championships, no longer tag team champions, not in the mix. But Roderick Strong, since joining the group, obviously Strong's having plenty of success now as a champion, but as you saw earlier on, Undisputed Era picking up tag team wins, just starting to build some momentum, just starting to really get themselves back in the mix, back in the hunt. And I know Adam Cole will have his eyes set on Tomasso Ciampa in the near future. That'll be a tremendous match, Ciampa versus Cole for the NXT Championship. As a back body drop, down goes Roderick Strong. Now the kick to the back as well. Strong back up and into the SDO. I've got to say, so far, Roderick Strong in complete control. Kassius Ohno got a bit of catching up to do. If he's going to win this one here tonight, he's going to have to try and get himself back going again. Strong, look out, into the submission, the Boston Crab. Ohno, close to the center of the ring. He needs to try and break free, and he's been able to do so. A kick to the jaw, and Strong goes down. And now Ohno with a kick and a nip up as well. This might be what Ohno needs. You know, just a little bit of a kick up the backside into the running senton. Roderick Strong into the submission. And Ohno realizing that he was not too far away from losing this match. And if that happens, it'd be disastrous for himself here. There's a kick out there. And Ohno starting to believe in himself a little bit, but also getting a bit frustrated with his early start here. He's got Strong up, went for the powerbomb, missed out, now into the cover, shoulders down. Referee a little slow and may have cost Roderick Strong there, but Roddy's feeling pretty confident now. Why wouldn't he? Nice counter. And Strong, just raking the forehead of Ohno across the top rope. That's going to hurt. Right hand by Strong, and he thought about the end of Heartache. Not to be, as now Roderick Strong met with a right hand, an uppercut right into the back of his neck. These two men just don't like each other at all, just fighting away, giving it everything they've got. Every hit is twice as hard as they normally would. They want to inflict as much pain and punishment to each other, as well as try and win this matchup. Strong gonna line up Ohno to the outside. Here comes the champion, sliding through the second rope and finding the double boots right to the chest of Ohno, who got back to his feet, went for the big haymaker of a kick, couldn't find it. And instead, he drops down strong. And Ohno trying to get this crowd to rally behind him. To his credit, they are doing so, but Kassius Ohno at times has lost the faith of the crowd. You know, there's only so many times that the crowd can really support someone who's not winning the big matches. You know, you can believe in somebody for so long, but when they lose that final hurdle, it's a bit deflating. You know, you really get yourself invested in a wrestler, and you want them to become champion. You follow their journey, and when they fall short, it's pretty frustrating to watch, especially when you're noticing the issues that they've got going on, the cracks in their game. And someone like Kassius Ohno, who has basically for his entire career come so close yet so far here in NXT, as Roderick Strong could be about to put him away. Hold the thought. Ohno able to kick out though. Yeah, Ohno, he's lost a lot of the patience of the fans. The fact that he just hasn't been able to get it done. He needs to try and come back tonight and restore that faith. And that may be a match saver right there. I think Strong was looking to put him away with the end of Heartache. Ohno realized it was coming. He knows his former tag team partner pretty well. These two men, quite successful I thought as a team, teaming up as Strong Knockout. Never winning tag team titles though, and that frustrated Roderick Strong to the point where he was willing to leave the team, join up with a new group in the Undisputed Era, and go in a different direction. Oh, Strong with the cutter. And a kick to the back as well. Roderick Strong, for a moment there, was slipping away in this one, but he's regained control. Snapmare, and gonna slow it down. Ohno not interested in that. He wants to get the offense going for himself. Right hand there by Kassius Ohno. And Ohno, oh, this could be all. Ohno with the big elbow right to the back of Strong's head. But didn't go for the cover. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think that could be a mistake. The knockout elbow could have been all. Instead, he's got to go back to the offense, back to the drawing board. Ohno has him on the second. And neckbreaker. Bit of extra leverage on that one. A little bit extra sizzle as Kassius Ohno with a chop. Well, I gotta say, that elbow would have been all. Roderick Strong's been lifeless ever since that elbow, but instead, I'm not sure why he didn't go for it. I'm not sure why he didn't go for the pin. Instead, he's got to try and slug it away here. He's got to try and brawl with Roddy Strong. The outside of the ring. When he had a real chance to win it already, he could have been the new champion. And that's been the issues with Kassius Ohno. Small little mistakes every time he's in a big match scenario has cost him so dearly. Just when you think he's on the verge of winning, he finds a way to mess it up. And maybe that's the one here tonight. Ohno's got him in the waist lock into the German suplex. And Ohno, he's still got Roderick Strong in a lot of pain, working on the arm now. Ooh, that will hurt. Kassius Ohno. The question is, can he seal it? Does he know how to win a big match? Does he get the nerves get the better of him? It's very well a possibility. Now the half crab, he's also got the arm wrapped up as well. So it's quite a realistic possibility that in a big match scenario, Kassius Ohno might just not be able to do it. Nerves get the better of him. His mind's playing tricks on him. Instead of doing the normal things that he would usually do, he starts to overthink it. And right now, after the DDT, Roderick Strong trying to work his way back into it. The last couple of minutes has been Ohno. Judging this one on points, you still would say Roderick Strong is ahead after his earlier performance, but you know, if we had rounds, Ohno certainly won the last round. We don't have rounds in this competitive matchup, but what we do need to find is the 1, 2, 3, and a kick like that could produce it. Ohno in the corner, about to line him up. Can he find the big kick that could win him this championship? And he can't do it. Roderick Strong avoiding it. Now, Strong plants him down. That could be all. Roderick Strong to win it from here. slowly rolls him over into the cover, shoulders down, but the shoulder is up. Ohno barely moving though. And Strong realizes it. Gonna try and get him back to his feet to find what he wants. And a drop kick sends him straight back down. Ohno struggling from here. Roderick Strong. Left hand strike. And that strike from Ohno rocked Roderick Strong. And Strong sent to the outside. Ohno's going to line him up. What will the bigger man do? He's going to slide through the ropes as well. Similar to Strong earlier on. And now this could be all. Big chance here for Roderick Strong to potentially lose this one. And lose his championship. If Ohno can get him back in the ring and hit his best shot. Easier said than done. Roderick Strong! Oh, what a backstabber. Cracking the back of Kassius Ohno. And Ohno, though, still not giving up. He's still got something left in the tank. These two men giving it their all. What a DDT. Ohno wants this title so bad, but not only that, he wants the final revenge, the last laugh between these two. It's Strong looking to defend the title for the very first time. He won't be happy that he has to defend it so quickly. Neckbreaker. Just days after winning it, forced to defend it already. Strong and another kick out. All that suggests to me is that Roderick Strong's going to be a busy man in the next little period. I think he's going to have to defend that title on a fair amount of occasion. And Roderick Strong still going now. Still trying to hang in there as the offense from Kassius Ohno really starts to ramp up. Ohno really looking good. Big chop again. Here comes Kassius with another running senton. And Ohno could have it done here. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. Maybe all. Ohno to do it. No. What does he have to do? He needs to find that knockout elbow again. He needs to try and get Strong out of this match for good with that knockout strike. Strong still fighting back, still trying everything he can. Ohno can't quite get control, can't quite get the momentum building. It's a bit stop and start for him. Every time he's trying to get something, it's been shut down. Just like that, Roderick Strong hits the big move, the end of Heartache that could get it done. And it will. And that is the difference between the two men. Instead of wasting time, instead of trying to set something up, Strong just hits his best shot. When he had a small little opening, he struck. And Roderick Strong picks up a huge victory. His first title defense. And maybe the removal of Kassius Ohno from the title picture. That is huge for Roderick Strong. He has beaten Ohno not once but twice, proving perhaps that he was right to turn his back on Ohno and go in a different direction. Joining the Undisputed Era has granted him the North American title, all the confidence in the world. He's defended it now, but he'll have a big target on his back. The locker room will be gunning for Strong. Xia Brookside is in the ring, and she awaits her opponent tonight, Shayna Baszler. And this will be a tough assignment for Xia. Shayna coming off a loss at the recent Takeover special when she lost her Women's Championship to Rhea Ripley. This is going to be a tough assignment, as I said, to Xia Brookside coming up against someone who clearly is not going to be happy. She wants her title back. She wants to get her hands on anybody who gets in her way on her path to get that championship back. Shayna Baszler, one of the best going around, no doubt about that. She has got win after win towards her name. But whenever she gets a loss, a rare one at that, it's a struggle for her to really rebound, I found. I feel like Shayna really takes the losses difficultly. She really struggles to get her head back in the right mind space. And this is why a match against Xia tonight would be a good opportunity for her.
Xia still up and coming here in NXT, still trying to find her way. As a good start though from Xia. So this is someone that Shayna should be able to knock off here tonight. And she'd be the heavy favourite. I think a 10-1 odds probably in Shayna's favour here tonight. But Xia, don't count her out. You never know, upsets could happen. And certainly with Shayna, as I said, not probably in the best frame of mind right now. Coming off a big championship loss. She's going to want to get that title back ASAP, but it's not going to be easy to do so. As Xia now back to her feet thanks to Shayna. And Shayna has her up on the shoulders, looking towards the corner, and the face bounces off the top of the rope. Well, Rhea Ripley, the new women's champion. We'll see her soon in the next few episodes of NXT, and I suppose if it's not going to be Shayna, we need to find out who's going to be the next opponent for Rhea Ripley coming up. Over the next few weeks, we'll spotlight some of the women here in NXT, and we'll figure out who is the best choice for Rhea. Nice knee there by Xia Brookside, connecting flush on the head of Shayna. And this is an opening here for Xia. Can she take the most of it? Working on the leg now, working on the knee in particular. The left knee of Shayna. Into the cover now, hooks that leg. No, not even a count. And that's going to be deflating. You feel like you're getting somewhere in a match, you go for the pin, and you don't even hear the referee slap one. Yeah. Right now, Shayna strike back to her feet, quickly getting back into the action here, into the suplex. And Shayna, for a moment there, this match was slipping away a little bit, but now she's back in control. Big kick right to the side of the head. Now up at the shoulders, chops her down in front, and working away on the body with the knee right into the spine of Xia Brookside. And Xia, obviously, all about the blue, and you can't blame her. She's got a bold personality. Shayna, not so much. Shayna's just happy to beat you down, not worried about how she looks. Just wants to look good as she beats her opponents. That's the main thing for her. And Xia's got a unique look about her, and trying to express herself here tonight. But Shayna trying to express her frustrations right now in the middle of the ring. She's working away on Xia, trying to pick her up here for a suplex. Oh, she couldn't get it. Nice counter though. Brookside able to find a counter, and now looking to get herself into the middle of the ring. Hooks that leg. Could be all. And a kick out again. Well, hey, at least she got one this time. The counter won by the ref. Shayna Baszler, oh, what a knee. That knee could be all, but Xia with a kick out. She's still got some fight left in her, to her credit. Never easy. Never easy coming up against a former women's champion. Certainly someone with the skill set of Shayna Baszler. Xia finding that out quickly. Oh no, Shayna from behind. Got the chokehold. Locked in. Shayna Baszler. Could she do it here? Brookside nowhere to go. Middle of the ring. And she is able to break free. Shoulders down. Could be it. No. Well, Brookside, I think, overshot it a little bit there. She fell out of her position as now spinning head scissors. Baszler's down. Side with the upset. Could be it. And this time getting two again. Getting closer and closer. Well, Shayna, she had the match won. Now it's slipping away from her. This would be a huge upset. Clothesline. Now again. Xia trying to work herself into this one. Set herself up for a win here. Lacking a bit of intensity, and that may have cost her. She didn't quickly get to the corner like I think she should have, and Shayna had enough time just to get her bearings. And now she's making Xia pay here with some elbow strikes. Shayna, Snapmare, working away on her again. Trying to set her up here. Now with a gut wrench. And connecting. And she rolls through, still has a grip of her. These gut wrench suplexes. She won. Oh, I thought she was going to go for the third instead. Look for the quick pin. Yeah, she shaped it to get her back up for the third. Instead, she just grabbed the leg quickly And I think Brookside was nearly a little bit surprised by that. Not a bad tactic by Shayna, switching it up, keeping her opponent guessing. And I don't think this is going to be an opportunity for Xia to break free this time. She has to submit, she has to tap out, and she has to take the loss tonight. And Shayna Baszler back with the win. Yeah, nice rebound from Shayna. She had to work for it though. Xia put up a good fight. Shayna has had a difficult few weeks. Rhea Ripley's got the better of her. And Shayna is not done yet. Right hand there by Shayna. And this is the frustrations coming out here. Bouncing her off the apron. And now, into the steel steps. Oh, Shayna clearly not happy. Well, from someone who's not happy at all to a man who will be the happiest man in NXT right now in Tomasso Ciampa, who will be facing Pete Dunne here tonight in our main event. Pete Dunne, what an opportunity it is for him, a man who's probably seen a fair bit of Tomasso Ciampa when they were in the Cruiserweight division. Pete Dunne is the Bruiserweight, and he's got a chance to battle against the former Cruiserweight champion, now the new NXT champion, Tomasso Ciampa. What a great win by Ciampa when he was able to defeat EC3 at Takeover. A tremendous effort from Ciampa. And there it is, the championship in his hand. Tomasso Ciampa has finally claimed the top prize. What a huge turnaround it has been for Ciampa. He was Cruiserweight champion. He was in the mix there for quite some time. And you can see he worked on his body. He worked on his health. He had injuries to overcome. And he's got himself in much better shape. The best shape of his life. He's got himself more prepared than ever. And you can see his hands wrapped around the gold. He does not want to let that championship go. You can see the hard work and dedication has paid off with the major prize of NXT in his possession. Tomasso Ciampa has officially done it. Ciampa is the new champion of NXT, but tonight he has to not defend the title, but he has to impress. He has to let everyone know that this is now his show. This is now his NXT. He is now the top dog of the brand. And I gotta say, the championship looks good with Tomasso Ciampa. Pete Dunne, hell of a competitor, up against Tomasso Ciampa in our main event tonight. Let's get it on. Ciampa and Dunne. This should be a good contest as they lock up the start. Ciampa with the early advantage there, working on the arm. And now the knee. Drops Pete Dunne down to one knee. Continue to work away on the arm, looking for the early advantage. And a knee! Ooh! What a strike there by Ciampa, and I was about to say, I wonder if this match will be more of a cruiserweight style here. You know, more of a quicken the pace, fly around the ring, go back to their roots. Pete Dunne, not particularly that type of cruiserweight. He was more of a beat you down, ground and pound sort of competitor. And Ciampa's had to morph his game into being more of that style of competitor. More of a brawler, and more of a hard hitter as he tries to compete with the top big heavyweights such as EC3 in recent times. We know the likes of Adam Cole will have his eyes set on this. Matt Riddle, Keith Lee, two men that I'm sure will be looking and getting himself in the mix as well. Especially Matt Riddle coming off a huge win over Keith Lee as now the cover. And of course, some other newcomers we can say are on their way as well here in NXT. Some big signings by our general manager Shawn Michaels. He's been able to scout around the world and pick up some big names that have been waiting for their chance to come to NXT. So we'll see some fresh faces coming along soon. As Ciampa landed back down there by Pete Dunne. And now Pete Dunne, right hand, couldn't find it. Now gets met with a kick by Ciampa, followed up with a clothesline. Great combination there by Ciampa on display. And that's why he's the champion. Quickly finding the advantage, a small little window of opportunity, and took advantage of it. And now he's looking for a suplex on the outside, and he's able to get it. Pete Dunne landing harshly on the outside of the ring. You know, some of the names we're looking forward to as well. You know, Lars Sullivan's been in amongst it for a long time. You know, will he ever take that big leap of faith and become the top star? Johnny Gargano, we know he's had history of Tomasso Ciampa teaming up together as tag team champions, even competing over the Cruiserweight Championship at one point. Gargano failed to beat EC3 at a takeover not long ago in his efforts to become the NXT champion, so quite a big possibility that those two will meet down the line as well. We've got our new North American champion, Roderick Strong. We saw him earlier on get a win and defend his title over Kassius Ohno in a tremendous matchup. Maybe Roderick Strong might have his eyes set on the big prize. I don't know. There's a nice powerbomb by Pete Dunne. Plenty of potential challenges for Tomasso Ciampa, and that's what he has to avoid, Ciampa. He has to try and avoid being vulnerable and probably try and avoid having too many guys coming after him at once. And that's why Shawn Michaels over the next few weeks, I'm sure, will be looking to determine who is the best competitor, who is the top challenger out of all those guys. As Ciampa gets, Pete Dunne up and connecting him down with a nice maneuver there. And Tomasso Ciampa looking pretty good at the moment. Ciampa gets Dunne up on the top rope. What can Ciampa do? Will he be able to put him away with a big move right here? Looking to go for a superplex perhaps, and he finds it! Second time in the match that Tomasso Ciampa's been able to find a big suplex that has inflicted a lot of damage onto the body of Pete Dunne, and Tomasso continues the offense! This has been a tremendous display by the new champion. Well, this is why he is champion. It's no secret Tomasso Ciampa is very good and couldn't quite find the win there. But this is a nice display by the champion right now. And looking for the spinning clothesline. And unsuccessful. Pete Dunne bounces back with some offense. Well, we want to see this from Pete Dunne. We've been wondering when Pete Dunne's going to make that big leap of faith and go and become a big name here in NXT. He's got the talent, and age is on his side. Still very, very young. And Pete Dunne still probably finding his way, but there's no doubt about it. He's got the skills. He's dominated the UK for a long period of time. Can Pete Dunne really go all the way and become a next level superstar in NXT? And this is the type of match that will really test him, as a DDT using the ropes, and Ciampa, just crashes back into the ring. Ciampa in a bad way right now, and this is a great chance for Pete Dunne to potentially win this one. And he only gets a 1 count. As we said, Pete Dunne has looked pretty impressive at times in the Cruiserweight division. And if he's going to go to the next level, he needs to be able to try, even if he doesn't beat Tomasso Ciampa, at least hang with him and really give him a competitive matchup and get close to winning. That will just increase the confidence big time. If you're Ciampa, you want to try and win every match from now on with a lot of ease. As a big knee there by Ciampa, connecting flush on the head. Utilizing the corner for a bit of momentum into the knee. This could be all here for Pete Dunne, and he's just able to survive with that shoulder getting up. And we know the more that Ciampa, the more time he spends in the ring, the more damage in the body. He needs to try and stay as healthy as possible during his title run. Ciampa was looking maybe to try and finish things, but he couldn't find it. Pete Dunne with a nice counter. As we said earlier on, lots of challenges, lots of competitors are going to be challenging and targeting Tomasso Ciampa, so it's very important that he stays 100% at all times. As Pete Dunne has him against the ropes here to try and take him outside the ring. A couple of right hands instead, and now got him against the ropes here, and has the body of Ciampa on that top rope, wrenching the body and raking it against the top of the rope. And a bit of a rope burn will probably be inflicted on the chest there of Ciampa. And now, Dunne sets him up and hits him with the bitter end. Hooks the leg. And Ciampa just got the shoulder up. And that would have been an unbelievable win from Pete Dunne. A win that would put him as a main event status competitor. A win that would maybe set him up for a rematch for the title. Now he's got the body, the legs wrapped around Ciampa and the arm hook, but he couldn't quite hang on to it. Ciampa back to his feet. Well, that could have been a life-changing win by Pete Dunne if he had found the 3 count with the bitter end. With Ciampa able to stay alive, stay in this matchup. And Ciampa, oh, hooks him up and then slams him down with the powerbomb. Pete Dunne got caught out there by the champion. Ciampa, ooh, ducks underneath the clothesline, finds a boot right in the midsection of Dunne. And now the knee right to the skull of Pete Dunne. Ciampa now hooks him, German suplex. Looking for another. Dunne met with a second. And Ciampa looking for 3 and finds it. Tremendous effort by Tomasso Ciampa, putting his body on the line for those German suplexes, but utilize them to full effect. Pete Dunne struggling now. Ciampa looking to maybe set himself up for the win here. Pete Dunne's put up a hell of a fight though in the last few minutes. Nice combination of strikes into the knee there by Ciampa. And Tomasso has Pete Dunne right into the center of the ring, and a shoulder up. Pete Dunne still has a little bit of life left in him. Now Ciampa getting him up. And Ciampa, oh, what about that? Every instance, Ciampa's got something for Pete Dunne, and Dunne just collapses to the outside of the ring, staggering, stumbling to his feet, only to be met by a drop kick. And Tomasso Ciampa really setting himself up for a win here. Oh, again, just putting his entire body on the line, flying through the air, landing down on Dunne. Pete Dunne is in a bad way. He needs to try and find something, dig deep here, and turn this around. This may be the start of it. And he will return the favor with a suplex on the outside of the ring, just like Ciampa did early in the match. Count of 7. Gotta get him back in the ring. Ciampa realizes it. He doesn't want to win by count, and he wants to win emphatically. Wants to send a message to the locker room here tonight. And oh, he's got him hooked there with a guillotine. Oh, he's got that locked in really good. Wrapping around the neck of Pete Dunne. Dunne in big trouble. Able to find a smaller release though. And he's able to get up. And Dunne missing. And Ciampa couldn't find the drop kick. Dunne finds a double foot stomp right in the midsection there instead. Pete Dunne trying his best to get back into this. Ciampa gonna go back to what he's been planning for. Back to the game plan of a brawling style. Just smashing those right hands in the jaw of Dunne. And nearly gets the 3. Great effort so far from both competitors, but there only can be one winner. And right now, it's probably 50-50. It could go either way. Ciampa got the experience as a top-level competitor. Can he put Dunne away? Finds a huge knee to the skull. Now going to set him up again for another. Right to the side of the head. Pete Dunne is down. And that was the knockout blow. Ciampa gets through this tough match and has picked up the win. Another win for Ciampa. He's on a roll. The new champion of NXT, showing tonight that this is his NXT now. He is the man to beat. His win was no fluke. This is a guy in firm control. He has elevated his game to a whole new level. And the question will be, who will attempt to join him on that level? Tomasso Ciampa is the man. Is there anyone in NXT willing to step up to try and take the championship from him? We'll find out in the next episodes of NXT. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back with more episodes of Universe Mode very, very soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more. See you next time.